Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech-savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker, the mage. Spinning gears, let's start the show. Layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with a fiery Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech-savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker, the mage. Let's start the show. Layer by layer, we watch it grow. A twitch in time with shenanigans flow. Chaos reigns with a fiery glow. We're live, we crash. Watch closely as the filament spins. A wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech, where the sparks may fly. In the streamer's den, there's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice. Pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each bridge he creates, while the chat's wild wonder in suspense they wait. Rising with the flames in the shenanigans game, printing out the future, no two prints the same.
there are actually people here. I thought you guys might have left by now. My coffee, I made coffee, and I forgot to make coffee when I first started. Welcome in, everybody. I forgot to make coffee, so I reset the whole thing, went back and made coffee, and I started to make a little coffee thing. Came back here, make sure my times were all right and all that. Walked back out to the kitchen. I forgot to put my coffee cup underneath the coffee maker, so I had to clean up a mess. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry about that. Digital Dragon, hello, my friend. How are you today? I'm a fan of delicious flavor. Nice to see you again, my friend. How are you doing today? Oh, look, SiriBot. SiriBot kicked in on me. NJ, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah. So I had to clean up. My coffee. My cup of coffee across the counter. Yeah, major party foul. Wasting coffee. Oh, I don't like wasting coffee at all. Don't like wasting coffee. I see SiriBot banned somebody here. A bot, you know, one of those auto bots. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but yeah, good deal. The SiriBot actually kicked in and did what she was supposed to do. Okay, so let's make sure I don't hear anything because my thing's not hooked up. Let me get my stream good. I just walked into the house and getting everything done. I got a commission piece I gotta do today, and I gotta print it over the weekend. I 3D print. I design and 3D print stuff for model trains, and I have a bridge. I don't even have my phone. I need my phone for the measurements. Somebody reached out to me and they want a small little trestle designed and made and 3D printed. Now that's what my primary, the reason why I have all my resin printers. I do all that stuff on my resin printers. So I need to go and grab my phone real quick. Once we get everything paired up. How's everybody doing this fine Friday? Thank God it's a weekend. I only worked 3 days this week though, but still. And we are not pairing for some reason. One of those days. So I had a power outage last night sometime when I was at work. I came home, all my lights and everything was all out. The printer was out. Right in the middle of the print, we still have like it would have been finished, but we still have it's like 4 hours remaining on that Hue Forge print right now. So it left a nice little blob on it, but while it was changing, luckily it was getting ready to change over to the next filament, so when it went to change to the fourth color, I took a pair of side snips in there and snipped off that blob. But yeah. And I can't get my... I have no audio. It's just gonna be one of those days. I'm going to camp tonight, so I'm fine. Going there for the weekend, and be up there. We'll leave here a little after probably about maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. It's about it's about an hour and 15-minute drive actually. Now that I think about it, 'cause I'm gonna be taking the back way in. There we go. Finally connected. But heading up to camp, the nice thing about camp is there's no cell service, there's nothing. It's like we have power, we have solar panels that give us power. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing. We're completely unplugged. Oh, you gotta get some rain, huh? I need to get my phone because the measurements that the guy needs, they're on my phone. He texted them to me, so I'll be right back. I don't even know where the guy is my phone. Okay, 2¼ inches. This is gonna be one of those days, isn't it? I was hoping that Hue Force print would be done, but it's not because the power went out. I'm surprised it recovered. Actually, to be honest, I'm really surprised. I have no idea how long that was. I have no idea how long that my power was out for last night.
You gotta be kidding me.
Silverbot, welcome in, my friend. I gotta fix my mower. I'll do that. I wanted to. I'll probably do that Monday. Something's going on with my mower. I don't know what's going on. It's starting to backfire on me. Okay, so let's get in here. Let's get Fusion opened up. First off, I need to. He's giving me free will on the design, so I need to check out some trusses. I have an idea of what I want to do. There's a train bridge down the town I grew up in, and that's what I'm looking at doing. I want to kind of model that one up. I don't even have all my track in here. Remember to set the valves. Yeah, I haven't done anything with that mower. I think it's the fuel filter. Still has the original fuel filter on it. I don't want to do a truss. It's just a little span he's doing. I'm thinking of doing a what the heck is that called? I can't remember. Is it girder called? I know I just replaced the air filter, and I replace the air filter every year. Wow, this coffee's a little strong. No, I have a John Deere. I got an idea. This is the idea I want to do. I'm trying to find a good reference photo of it. Yeah, my mower itself. It fired up. It just started yesterday. Everything was all fine, and all of a sudden, when I turn the blades off, when I turn the deck off, is when it is very, very light, and you can hear it like popping. And it's like, what's going on with that? Okay, all right. I see what I'm gonna do here. I got an idea what I'm gonna do. This guy's giving me free range on. It doesn't do it when I turn the blower on. Yeah, no, it fires right up. I turn the key, it fires right up. Actually, it's very easy to start yesterday. Normally I have to choke it. If it sits for a few days, I gotta if it sits for a week or so. I cut my grass every 2 to 3 days, but usually about every 3 days. Lately it's only been like every week. But it fires right up. Never had a problem with that. It just happened. It just started yesterday. I cut my side yard. And then I cut around the road, and then the outline so my son could take over. And when I put it down, when I turned the blades off, I noticed it was like, like real lightly. It's like, what's going on here? It's almost like it was. It sounded like it was getting ready to shut off. Like, it sounded like it was running out of fuel. But there was some backfires to it, and that was new. I never had backfire before. I think it's still the original spark plug in it. How long have I had that mower? I've had that mower 9 years, I think. Yeah, I think it might be the fuel filter. I looked at the fuel filter, so I'm going to try to replace the fuel filter when I get back in town. So we're leaving this evening. I like to get up there. I like to get up there up to camp before the sun goes down. My parents are already. Well, I think they'll leave probably about maybe 2 hours before we do. So they'll be already up. My parents will already be up there getting the camp open up. I think I'm about around that. Maybe more, actually. I don't know. I know I have low hours on it. I don't know, I'd have to look to see how many hours I have on that. 'Cause my son likes to drive it around. This year he's cutting the grass by himself this year. Obviously I'm out there with him, but he's completely I think to be honest with you, I think I'm over 250. I think I'm well over 250. I don't know. I know I'm gonna pick up some new spark plugs. I'm gonna pick up a new fuel filter, and that's about it. Go from there. Cruising Girl, welcome in. How are you doing today? I need to get. All right, what was it? He's using 85. So I need to do some calculations here. I don't have my rails, and I need to space that out. So 0.085 to 2 millimeters is 2.159. So we'll say just 2 millimeters is fine. We'll go with 2 millimeters. And it's a 9-inch spacing. Retro Maker, how are you doing, my friend? Mr. Wazix, hello. How are you? I'm kind of lost here. I came home to like something I was not expecting. Tech Cheaper, how are you doing, kiddo? I call me kiddo. Tell you how tired I am. I just called you a kiddo. How are you doing, my friend? You'll take it. Stephen Poole, how are you doing? What is going on here? Everybody all has jumped in here all at once. That's good. The more the merrier. How's everybody doing today? Good, I hope, for this Friday. What is the height of that? 2 inches, right? Yeah, 2 inches. I'm going to say 1 millimeter. So I have some commission work to do, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm mocking something up real quick. I don't have any of my pre-made models, my tracks, so this is just a mock-up so I get an idea. I need to do, I had a guy reach out to me. It's the second time that he's bought something from me, but he wants another bridge. Just a small little bridge for his train, for a little gap he said he has. So I told him I'd get it done to him by Wednesday. We're designing a train bridge, a trestle. I get these every now and then. I used to do a lot of them, but I don't really do too much of them anymore. But I used to do a lot of train models for. I used to design and 3D print buildings and water tower, all kinds of little things for N scale and HO scale. And those things like sold like crazy. But I had an Etsy shop, but it just. The shipping, I just couldn't afford it. No, I just couldn't afford all the fees and shipping and everything, and I wasn't going to do eBay, and so yes, it is. Yeah, definitely is. My son's model trains. I bought a few buildings for him to put together, but most of it's all 3D printed. That's how this channel. That's how this whole channel started. This whole journey that I'm on right now all started with. It started with me doing like crazy stuff around like in my shop. Just a few videos of doing crazy stuff in my shop. And then it switched to making a model layout, like an actual model layout for my son. Not one like this is a full-blown like hobby level model layout for my son. And then it turned into the 3D printing and blah blah blah. And here we are. I know this isn't the what a rail looks like, but it'll give me the idea. What is... .57 millimeters, so we need to do at least... Yeah, this here is just what we're doing right here. What I'm doing right here is just the. Actually, I should take that more, but I'll be all right. 2 1/4 inches is the gap that needs to fill. So that's 57. We'll go 58. So what, you got into 3D printing as well, huh? Yeah, no, I don't have a link to any of that stuff. All that stuff is, I stopped all that stuff. It's all taken down. I have the models over on the files on the other PC. I'll pull them out here. I think the only thing that's on that store anymore is if it's even on there are... I don't even know if you can still get into it. Oh yeah, love the N scale. Yeah. I think one of my son's trains is sitting over here that I gotta repair. Yeah, he does have it over here. This one is his pride and joy. Yeah, this one is his pride and joy. I gotta get a new piece. He dropped it. I gotta get the new front for it, and the back. But yeah, this one, and it needs cleaned up. But this one is his pride and joy. And he's got a couple Norfolk Southerns. That's expensive. I didn't realize how expensive it was until I did it for Christmas when he was 6. So he's had it for 3 years now. I did not realize how expensive that stuff was until I started buying it. This is like a $250 freaking train. It's like $250 for this little damn thing. I'd love to have a Z. Oh, I would. I thought. Yes, retro. This one is not a DCC. I just set up an analog system for him, but I played around with the idea of using, was it Open DCC? Is that what it's called? Where you use the Arduino and then Open something. DCC Plus. Yes, that's it. I thought about playing around with the idea of that, and yeah, this is DCC ready or what? I can't remember what it's called. It was all new territory when I find this stuff. But I can add the board to this. They already have the board made for it. It's just a pop-in board for it. So yeah. I was telling him the other day about we should start going back into his trains again because he kind of ignored them for the past year. I was asking if he wants to tear it down and rebuild it. He said he wants to, so I was like, all right, we'll redo it. But most of my stuff now that I sell is all local based. That's just word of mouth. There's a few hobby stores around here. There's a big one down in Altoona where the Horseshoe Curve is. I'm about maybe 30 minutes away from the Horseshoe Curve. Okay, so about 30 minutes away from Altoona. And there's a huge layout down there, a big club down there, and most of my orders now come from them. Yeah, I did. If you go to my YouTube channel, I have the build on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. It's all done in segments. I did it through the course of the summer, and trying to keep my son, who is just as curious and tinker-minded as I am, out of my shed for an entire summer. That was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. I've had to do. He did not like that idea at all. But I was able to keep him in there, or keep him out of there. Well, not really. I didn't. He was in there, but it was what's the ties? About 3 inches, I think, or not 3 inches. He was in there a few times, but every time I was able to I did it all on foam, out of the pink foam, the 2-inch pink foam. I did it all up and carved it and layered it and did a whole bunch of stuff like that. But I was able to keep it and put it up onto the loft for when he'd come in. So basically I'd tear it down and work on it at night, and I'd work on it for several hours at night, recording YouTube video at it too. Yeah, you can share a link. Oh, that reminds me of something. Let me open up my Discord here. Darth Gallum is sent me this. Let me open it up. I'm not sure if he sent this to everybody or not. He DM'd me with it. Come on, why aren't you opening up here? So I'm going to share this link. And it's a contest he's in. And shine a light on a deserving teacher. I voted for him, but check out that link. We're going to pin this up on the top. Check that out sometime today. Give him a vote, or vote for whoever you think. But from what I gathered, he's trying to win a cruise, I think. It's being sponsored by one of those travel places. But it's all about his him and his teaching and what he's doing for his students. So check that out. Copy a link, save it, share it. Oh wow. That's let's take a look at this. Yeah, there's a huge train museum. Where is that? Stroudsburg, about 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's about 2.5 hours away. Stroudsburg. They always have the Thomas and let's bring this back up to the big one so you guys can see it. The Thomas trains. Yeah, share that out. I mean, he sent that to me the other day, and I was looking through it, and then I realized today, I've read it, and then I realized today it's a contest. Gotta go buy some basil plants from my dealer. All right, have fun with that. Oh, wait a minute. Did it actually pull up? Let's see if it'll work. My password is incorrect. Let's see if I can log in here. I have an Instagram account, I think. Okay, so why am I blinking? Oh, it's an ad. Oh, okay. So let's see if I can get in here. I have so many passwords and all that, so it's hard trying to remember them all. I should write them down. That's what I should do. I have this installed on my phone, but for some reason, let's try logging in with this. No, do not update. Let's log that in. You entered an old password that has changed about 6 months ago. I have absolutely no idea what my password is. Well, if I can't get in here, we'll have to squint our eyes. Well, it's doing something. Oh, I got in. That must have been the right password. Yeah. Big old Steam. You don't mind with... No. I should have asked before that. You don't mind... Okay. Don't mind this here. Hold on. Let me get out. Where's the big... Completely got out of here. Oh, this is my... How am I in... Yeah, well, apparently you have to reshare it. Where did that link go? That's something wrong. I am completely disoriented all day today. It's been a very long night. I had to borrow a truck. Why is that saying check out the list of commands in the newsroom here? Where did you put that link at of yours? There it is. Okay. All right, all set now. Okay, what we got here? Oh yeah, see, I had so much fun doing these. My father, my real father, my biological father, is all into trains. He runs HL, and so I grew up around this. But of course, once I became I grew up seeing his models. He converted when he when he moved out and all that stuff, and he moved back in, he converted his parents' basement. My grandparents, he converted their basement into a massive layout, right? So I grew up seeing this stuff. These kit bastion, some are 3D printed. I really learned a lot about weathering and painting when I made this for him. But yeah, he did. You stood in the island, and he used to do the. This was before the DCC. He did the blocking, right? So he did blocks, sectional blocks, whatever it's called, to where he can run multiple trains, right? But it was all on the tracks were blocked, and then he could sit there. Now you stood in the middle of the room, and this huge donut, like square kind of this donut shaped kind of round thing around you was the entire layout around you. You can go around 360. It's a whole entire 360 degree layout. But you stood in the center, and then you had a control board, and you'd flip switches. And when a train would come along, you'd flip the switches and stuff to keep the power on the track. And as soon as the power, as soon as the train went by, then you'd switch off the track, you know. So and you can run multiple trains that way. Just have this big massive power supply. That's pretty cool. I like that. This this stuff here, this, which I just dropped all over the floor, on my desk. Yeah, this is you know, all the grass and gravel, and these are trees that I ripped apart into making little bushes. There's a guy where he is that I can't remember who he is, what his name is now, but he makes these awesome trees. He's like from out in California somewhere. Oh, I love that one. Retromaker, thank you for the resub. 2 months in a row, my friend. Thank you. I do have to get my alerts and all that stuff still set back up. All right. Still need to get that stuff set back up. Oh yeah, look at these. And the other thing that I've learned from my father, I remember it being a little kid when I'd go to visit him. I remember we would go out in the woods, and we'd pick. Was it lichen? Is it lichen? Lichen, right? We pick lichen, and that stuff was just perfect. But I'm doing the same thing. I'm finding myself. I did the same thing with my son. I go out and pick the lichen. There's these little. Well, they're tall. They're about maybe 4 to 5 foot tall. Probably maybe 4 foot. In the fall, they come up, but they have like a yellow bloom. Like a yellow bloom on them. And if you cut them, dry them out. Then you cut them in the fall, dry them out. They make perfect pine. They make perfect pine trees. You paint them and all that stuff, right? You know, you just spray them and run a little. You flock them, and they make perfectly sized pine trees for N scale. Yes, is that what they're called? Yarrowheads? Is that what they're called? I have a whole bunch of them grown. I just mowed them down actually, but I got a whole bunch of them up alongside here. But yeah, they all come up green, and then they bloom yellow at the very top. And well, at the edges of all their little branches thingies, they bloom, and then you snip them in the fall, and yeah, you dry them out. So I think that's what you're talking about. I didn't realize that what they were called. Actually, let's look them up. Arrowheads. Yeah, I can't. They don't look like that. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so there's multiple. It's like a family, class of family or something. Yeah, but yeah, those ones. They're awesome. Oh really? Yes, they are, aren't they? Yes, amazing what you can. No, amazing what you can use. Italian sun pine trees have a tall canopy. What else you got here? I want to get the. I want to do some of that static grass. When we rebuild it, so it's the layout I have for it is 8 foot long. I took an 8x4 styrofoam block. The 2-inch styrofoam, right? I took an 8x4, and so it's like a shape of an L. So it's 8 foot, and then 4 foot, but then I got I think it comes up 2 foot, and then it comes in, and then it kind of angles. Yeah. Yeah, I tried that, but the problem was my I tried making one, but the bug zapper wasn't working for me, so I must have like completely burned it out. But I tried doing the same thing too. I bet you I could probably make one with one of these stun gun modules. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll try to 3D print one of those one of these days. But yeah, I made a bunch of little stuff like just little trackside accessories and stuff, and sold them on Etsy. I haven't done it on Etsy in about a year, and everything else now is just word of mouth. I'll get a random text from somebody. It's like, hey, I heard that you do this. Can you print this? I'm like, yep, I'll make it. Oh, I love that. Look at that. That's awesome. I love that. It is, isn't it? Mars 2 resin print. This is a resin print. You're kidding me. I would love to have a house like this. I would love to live in a house like that. That is dope. That's impressive. That's very impressive. This is for N. I know this is very tiny. I know this is very tiny because I've made I've made some benches. Pardon me. I've made some people. I modeled some people, and I made a bunch of park lights that light up. Let me check a box. I might have them here. Baby, how are you doing, my friend? No, I must have sold them. I kept them in here, along with who was this from? This was Fixum Dude, wasn't it? I don't know what the heck, just random stuff. But yeah, I put I was doing black resin, and I had a hole down through it. Yeah, definitely pay extra for those bottles, huh? Oh, I'd love if you release that model, if you release a model of that house, you damn well better believe I'll be getting downloading that file, printing that, putting it on the layout. Yeah, I did some park lights that everybody that a lot of people liked, where I modeled I modeled the base, right, and I did a small little hole up through the center for the wires, and then on this up on top I put a little yellowish white flickering LED. This LED was like, I think it was a, maybe it was a four, no, I can't remember what it was, but you couldn't pick it up. Like it was so tight. You need tweezers for this darn thing. Thank God it came pre-wired. It was pre-wired with that really thin magnet wire, and then I did I resin printed. And it was all resin printed, of course. We could do that. I tried to do this filament before, it didn't work. I did the lamp part of it. I did that in a clear resin, and then put it down on top, and it worked pretty good. I was so quite surprised. Look at that! I like that detail on that. Yeah, this is the reason why I have resin printers. Oh, people are crazy about this stuff. I mean, you get some of these people, like, you get some of these train enthusiasts that are, like, just go absolutely bonkers about no, making sure it's real. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. My son would like that. Look at that detail in that. All the way down here at the bottom, look at that. Those are some tiny little. How did you do that? The pictures on that of the people. Is that a decal that you had, or how did you do that? Obviously, it's a decal. You didn't print it like that, but I mean, did you hand paint that, or is that a decal you got in one of those water decals? It's a print of magazines. Oh, I see it. I can see that. I mean, I know how small this is. That's tiny. That's awesome right there. Look at that. That is the coolest little thing. The T sign. No, I can. The T sign. That's, yeah. That I've done that, no problem. But this little thing here is impressive. Yes, this is tiny. Don't get me wrong. It's tiny. I know it's tiny. I've done but that's nothing compared to that. Like the way what you did here. I love that. That's awesome. Good job on that. Cool. This is pretty cool right there. I like that. My son would love that. That's pretty neat. I like that. Well done. They're fun to paint, right? Oh my god, they're so fun to paint. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much for sharing that. That's a joyful little thing. Okay, let's do that. Oh, my face camera's not on. You've used print decals. We should model up. We should do some train stuff. I'm doing train stuff right now, but I'm gonna be getting paid for this. But I should pull all my files. My son wants to take that computer and use it for his games. He's real into train. He just discovered there's a mod that came out. He's really into the farming simulator lately and he just realized I tell you what, that little bugger, he can never do anything on his own, right? Never do anything on his own. You always have to do things, but when you're not around, or if you're busy or doing something, like I walked in to find him searching through YouTube for stuff. I'm like, I thought you can't do that, you know. But anyway, he found this new mod that came out for farming simulator 22. He has, and we'll take this down to a millimeter. As long as I have my depth fineness, yeah, we'll take it down to a millimeter. What is going on here? Oh, that's right. There was an update done to this. But there's a mod now where you can put your own trains into it. And I'm just like, oh, that's great. So he wants that. So we're going to take... crap, I didn't want to do that. We're going to take the old PC and we're going to hook it up to the TV for him so he has his gaming PC. And where was I even going with that? I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah. My brain just stopped. My brain stopped. It just stopped. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's been a hectic week. Even though I only worked, I only took 3 loads this week, I streamed for 7 hours the other day. And I did it again. It will get better. Now you all know why I need to go and unplug, right? No, I don't want circular pattern. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Pattern, that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a pattern. That's not it. I want... I'm putting way too much effort into this. That's the wrong way. This is just a mock-up, is all this part is. This is just a mock-up for the track. Fresh peso acquired. Okay, TechTuber. You do you, my friend. I'm allergic to them, you know. Well, you guys wouldn't know, but I'm allergic to mosquitoes. Yeah, we all are allergic to them in a certain way. But if I get bit by a mosquito, the thing swells up to it swells like it's crazy. My son's the same way. Okay, so we got that. Let's change the... Let's change the appearance on these. Whoa. That will work. That will work. Now let's do some sketching. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. See, I knew it would come back. when I move this PC, I still need to get all my files and stuff off of that. But when I get everything all transferred over into this PC, we'll bring up the files and that I've done, and we'll also we will also what's 4 millimeters? I think maybe 5. We'll get into some train stuff. We'll design some train buildings. I've been thinking about going back into the train stuff again. Start doing more of it again, instead of just these little things here and there. I want these to be 6-inch I-beams. I need my calculator out for this for the conversion. What is it? 1.68, isn't it? 1.86. I can't remember what the scale. 1 to 1/60th, or 1 to 1. Yeah, N scale. What is it? Yeah, okay, there it is. 1/160 or 1/148. Okay, so I need to get my calculator up. Bring up my calculator. Where my calculator go? There's my calculator. And I need if I want to do a 4-inch beams. I think I used 4-inch. I think I modeled 4-inch before. It's 4-inch beams times 12 is 48 inches. Divide that by 160. We'll go with 160. It's 0.3 times. What's the conversion again to millimeters? Is it 1.24 or 1.25? It's been a while since I did these conversions. $25.4. So, what was my... So 48 times 25.4. That's not right. That can't be right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm trying to convert full scale. That's why it's getting. That's why I'm getting 1,219 millimeters. I was like, that's not right. I did full scale, real life stuff. Oh, that's coffee was way too strong. So. I forgot. Yeah, I got it. What am I doing? So 48. I got to do my conversion. So yeah, that's 0.3. Yeah. Times 25.4. 7.6. That's much better. Still not right. What's my scaling on here? I bet you I didn't. No, my scaling's right. My brain's not working. Hobby Bean, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? So it's tough for something. I don't know why I'm getting these numbers, but that's not right. So let's try 25.4. Oh, is it? That would be a good way of doing it, actually. I think I've seen that before. I think I've come across that number before. All my stuff is done visually. I just do it all visually, but I kind of like to keep a little bit. Something is just not clicking in my brain for some reason. Let's try it this way, actually. Let's try it another way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna do this. I don't know what's going on lately. This whole week's been like that. I think it's just lack of sleep or something. This whole week's been like that for me. I'll get the base of this down, and then I'll go through and later and do my math, get everything all set up. That's how I usually do it anyway. For the 0.02 resin print parameters, yeah. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever done that. tell you right now, this is not looking right at all. But it's okie dokie. No, that didn't. What happened here? Pete, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, really? Is that? Can you optimize with .02? I gotta write that down. I'm gonna steal your thing. I don't even know where the hell the pen's at. .02. I can remember that. This work on. I tell you what, I'm going to do it a different way here. I'm going to close this sketch out. Close that one out. What is this sketch? I want to get the idea that I have, and then I'll work on it from there. I want to get the base idea down. Let's start this down here. I tell you what's wrong here. My scaling is all off. Like, I can't get my head wrapped around the scaling for some reason. And it's going to be N. I need 1 millimeter is. I can't figure out what 1 millimeter is in full scale. That's my problem. And my numbers do not seem to be adding up unless I'm just like overly thinking this. I know I'm doing something wrong here. So 1 millimeter equals 0.03 inches. .039 inches. I have something reversed here. It's got to be because I got something reversed here. Because if we're doing 1 millimeter equals 1 inch, 1 millimeter equals 0.039 inches, right? I know I'm doing it. I know something's wrong. Like, I'm not I have a number in the wrong place. I'm doing my add and subtract. I got my add and I got something backwards here. I got something backwards here. That's what it is. I just can't. Now I had this happen to me the other day. It took me forever to, then all of a sudden it clicked on me. It's like, oh yeah, duh. Something is just not clicking right now. Wait a minute here. So 1 millimeter equals 0.03 inches. And we times that by 160, right? Phantom, how's it going, my friend? I'm having one of those brain fart moments. I got way too much stuff going on. I got my regular job. I got myself pushing this stream like crazy. I've been streaming. Well, I streamed every day this week, and yeah, I got the YouTube thing. I'm pushing YouTube. I uploaded like 20-some videos up to all my streams up to YouTube last night. Just trying to push my content, and then being a parent and taking care of a house, I need to unplug. And that's what we're doing here in a couple hours. Yes, how did you, like, 1 millimeter model size, N scale is 6, yeah, because I figured, I know it's like, it's just shy, it's like, what, 1.98, I think it is, for a foot. Isn't it like 1.98 millimeters equals a foot? So I'm getting my numbers backwards is what I'm doing. I can't, and I'm getting my numbers backwards. So, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try to figure out, I need to figure out, this my OCD now is going to kick in and try to figure out why I didn't get that, why I wasn't getting that number. Yeah, see, I can't, yeah, it's not good, it's not going. Alright, so, we'll move on. We're moving on. All right, we're moving on. Thank you. We're just gonna move on. I got the number. Thank you for the number. I knew the almost 2 millimeters is a foot, just shy of 2 millimeters. I should have just went with that in the first place. That's what I should have done. We'll start here. Yeah, thank you. Yes, definitely getting some downtime. Like I said, we have a private camp, and a bunch of land up there where we just go and unwind. And the cool thing about it is right behind our land that we have a little cabin. Like, it's like a hunting cabin. It's nothing fancy, right? It's a loft building, all like one big room kind of thing. But right behind our land is the state land, So we can go from our land right into state land, and there are just hundreds of acres of state land behind us. So it's just like, it's all just. And then there's trails up there, all through there. There's riding trails, ATV trails up there. I think the closest ATV trail is probably about maybe half a mile away from our camp. So we can just go down and we can just run for miles, which is actually it's all on old railroad track, old railroad bed. But we can spend all day, like from sun up to sundown, well, with the exception of riding back. You can spend half a day driving out without going over the same rail, and then turn around and coming back. So it's so much stuff up there. Gets a little hectic up there during hunting season, but yeah, go up there and let the dog just let the dogs go. I've had it for my niece was 3. She's 19 now. Yeah, she just turned 19. 16 years? Yeah, 16 years. Be the first time that we've gone up there this year. My parents are up. My parents basically live up there. No, my mother and my stepfather. They basically live up there. I mean, I keep hitting the wrong button. I wish there was a way that we could do this without. There's another update, I think. Yeah, there's another update. This is like the second or third update that they've that Fusion put out. Okay, all right. The coffee's kicking in. My juices are starting to flow. All right, cool. All right, I think we're good. How far up do we want to come on this? Maker Minix, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Just working and lurking. They're searching for a pet alligator. What? Michigan is just strange. There's so much strange stuff going on in Michigan. Just so many weird things. Michigan's always a fun place to. Really wish they'd fix their roads. I got caught up in Michigan once for 3 days. It was up around the sand dunes. I can't remember what the name of the town was, but I was going up there. It was on the west side of Michigan, but it's almost all the way to the top. I'm curious what that town is called. But I picked salt up, and I take it from there to Wisconsin. Is that gonna show me? Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. That's gonna show my house. Not that I really care. I want to say it was Glen Arbor. All right, the I want to say it's up here somewhere. I could be wrong. It might be down lower. Maybe it was here. So many freaking ads. It was, I think it was here. Yeah, right here, Morton Salt. I used to pick up here. I'd pick salt up here, and then I'd pick up rock salt, and I'd take it to Wisconsin. But I got caught up here one time. Got up here, and it started snowing. Is towards the evening, it started snowing. And it was a Friday, and I told these guys, like, you better get me loaded quickly, you know, because I was watching the weather, and I was like, you need to get me loaded here fast. And they're just lollygagging around. And then we had the storm came in, and I got trapped up there for 3 days. I was completely snowed in. I could, thank God there was a little convenience store kind of thing. I got caught up at a, where was that place at? It was out in, not Iowa, I think it was. Iowa, I want to say, at a rest stop. No, I didn't take it. No, that was back. No, I didn't take the ferry across. That was back when I was trying to save money. When I couldn't afford it. I almost took it one time, just to say I did, but no, I never took the ferry across. Always wanted to. I need to go in. I need to go into the Autodesk here and get and download my plugins again for this. This is a fresh install of Autodesk, and I don't have my. We should probably. I'm going to do that now, actually. Because I don't have my buttons down here. It's driving me nuts. Tinkercad Diffusion. Free. I'm trying to find my. I'm not gonna add all of them. This winding curves is a pretty cool one. I'm trying to find the one that changes the bottom tabs. See it, so I'll worry about it later. we in a sketch? I guess there's a bunch of new stuff in the new update. This seems a little bit buggy. There's somebody. I'll be right back. Yeah, that like effect. Yeah, that lake effect was crazy. There we go. There's my sketch stuff. Danielle, Danny boy, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? This is Danny boy that I know. Like outside of stream. Are you who I think you are? Probably not. Are you messing with me right now? If it's who I think it is, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Actually, I should say welcome in, my brother. How are you doing? If you're not, that's very, very, very close to... Welcome in. How's your day going? Oh, that's the wrong one. No, you're not? Okay. Well, anyway. How's your day? Oh, I messed up, didn't I? How did I mess that up? What, something's off here? Making a train trestle for a train. That's what I did. For an end scale. This is actually a commission piece. I'm doing this for a customer. This is just rough sketching it here. My brain's kind of not working today, so once we, it's just been a heck of a day. I'm just so glad it's Friday. It's been a heck of a week. So once I get this all done, then, once I get the roughness part of it done, I'll fine tune it up, and then it'll be resin printed. So I have a week to get it done, so I have about 5-6 days to get it done. I told the person I'll have it done by Wednesday. It shouldn't take long once I get the idea in my head and onto. That's too high. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that's too high. see when we bring it out. Just started. Just started on the stream. So how long have we been streaming? Hour and a half. So I've probably been working on this for probably about maybe 45 minutes. Had a couple glitches. With everything, and we looked at Retro Maker's stuff, and then yeah. So we just kind of been bouncing around. We'll finish this out. We really haven't stayed on topic, like on this topic wise. I'm thinking this is too high. Let's do 6 millimeters. That would be 3 feet. Move this up to 12 for now to see how it's going to look. And we'll always move it once I get the actual design down. Then I can move things around. Yeah, see, that's too big. It's not. Yeah, that's too tall. That's not right. Do 30 by 20. Let's do a 30 by 20 box to see what this looks like. The length of the track here is the length that it needs to span, but we want to go beyond that a little bit. And I need to make a box that is, oh, what's our length of this? Radiant Moon 45, how are you doing? Ramon, welcome in, my friend. How are you two doing today? Here, let me get you an actual Discord link, because that link sends you off to MakerDeck, my channel on MakerDeck. You started a Sword and Blender, huh? I just switched, I swapped out PCs, so I don't have my stream fully up and set up on this new PC yet, so. Let me get an actual link for you. We were playing around with Blender the other day. Okay, so that is the actual link. I'll pin this up. That's pinned up on top. So that's the actual link to my Discord, to my server. I need to get those loaded up here. Can the mic go harder? Is it too remote? Is it too soft? No, I have not. Oh, well, I'm at 0 dB. I usually run it at 6. That should probably do it. That should be better now, huh? Making it a broken matter sword, huh? We were playing around with. Was that loud? That looked like it was loud. Pull that down a little bit. Yeah, it's shenanigans for a reason. You're gonna find all kinds of crazy stuff here. This was done in Blender. This is a HueForge type print, but this was done in Blender, right? So here's one that's actually from HueForge. This is actually an actual HueForge print right here, and I recreated it in Blender. Yeah, she is pretty cute, isn't she? Very attractive. Actually, I have the actual picture of this person. Of course I do, because I have the... So here's the picture of the person. Very attractive. That's AI generated. That's not a real person. That's generated from AI. We were playing around with emotions and trying to get... we have another one here, too. We have another one here. This guy here. This is AI generated. This is crazy, isn't it? But yeah, this is AI generated. She is... it looks so real. You call him, you know. She is... I'm doing this thing on emotions, right? So where I'm going to take a bunch of these, make a bunch of these, and put them together as a mosaic, and put them all together like maybe a 3x3 or something. Do 9 of them. And put them all together for emotions. That is the emotion that I typed in for the AI to generate a person with the emotion of betrayal, and that's what it produced. This guy right here, the emotion that we typed in for this one was that his prints on his printer kept failing. And that's the emotion that we got out of it. That one was from TechTuber. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, I like that idea, TechTuber. We'll have to work on that. I like that idea. But then we went down the rabbit hole like we're doing right now. Yeah, everybody keeps saying it. It does, doesn't it? It does. Everybody keeps saying that. It does look like it. What was the other one? We did another one too. Yeah, this I got it. My brain's not working on math right now, so we gotta move on. Where was the other? What did happen to it? Maybe it's in downloads. Yeah, this guy. Let's close this person out. Kiki Jack, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Did you sneak in on her? I said hi to you, didn't I? Why is it not saying... I might have missed you. This guy right here. What was this one? This is another one of Tech Jeepers ideas. This was something about shenanigans and rockets. I think it looks like the guy from Peaky Blinders. But yeah, this was I can't remember what it was, but this was something about rockets, shenanigans and rockets, and that's what it came up. And then the program that we were using for this, you can impose your own face into it. Let's do that actually. I need to get out of this train stuff. That's my mind's just not in the mood for that. I can't get my mind wrapped around it. It's just been too much math and everything else all day today. Tom Shelby. Yeah, that's it. Thomas Shelby. Yeah, AI something is something, isn't it? We have another Hue Forge printing right now. The one we started yesterday. The problem with that was who was that was doing that? That was the flavor, everything flavor. That is printing right now. I had a power failure overnight. Michael Keaton's eyes. I had a power failure. Power went out sometime last night while I was at work, and I came back to everything here. I keep everything here on. My PC stays on 24 hours. And my printer went down. Everything was all turned off. I was like, ah. So the printer is coming back online from a failed print. And luckily, it recovered so far. I should probably check it actually. Yeah, it did recover pretty good. The only issue I have is right on the blue, one of the blue parts of the wing, the nozzle froze. So when the power got shut off, the nozzle froze there, and he back up and moved, but let the blob, and I went in there with my side snips and snipped it while I was doing a color swap. So that was, not close that out, but let me put that off to the side here. By order of the Peaky Blinders. Yeah, I'll work on that. I'll work on that bridge in a little bit. My mind is still no, just still not there. I'm still focused on work. What were we doing here? Let's see here. AI people generator. Yeah, this is one we're using. Oh, that's right. I gotta bring this off to the side here. We were, see, it automatically generates a person when you open it up. And sometimes it will generate nudity. So we gotta watch out. We had the forehead and the wrinkles, yes. We had, I know, right? That's what I was saying in the stream. You have to be careful. That's why I've been pulling. You saw it firsthand, our Tech Jeeper. That's why I've been pulling it off the side because we typed in Bob Ross that night. I think you've already went to bed, but we typed in Bob Ross. Yeah, we typed in Bob Ross, and it came up a picture that I didn't even. I was like I had it off the side, thank God. But yeah, I will never watch another Bob Ross video again after that one. Boot bras. What? What should we type in here? We can impose my head on this. Let's see here. All right, thank you. A huge shout out to my mods. Ramon is an awesome mod. He's on top of everything. Just always just busy, busy, busy. No, I did not pay for a subscription to this. No. What is this? What is the price for this? $16. Oh, that's $16 a... That's $200 a year. 16... Wait, what? No, this isn't... Okay, so, yeah, that's not... No. Exactly, Ramon is definitely a legend. Yes, that part is a little creepy. I don't know what it will generate on that. I haven't done below an adult, because that I don't need that. They shouldn't even have that on there. I'm curious just to know if it will actually generate, if it will even allow anybody to generate something like that. I don't want to try it. I'm not going to try it, but yeah. It should not. That should not be allowed. It should be from adult up. Yeah, I hope no. Yeah. Yes. I know it generates kids. You can do the slider, and I've had kids come up here. When you open it up, it randomly generates kids, but nothing. Yeah, I don't want to try. No. I want to get ChatGPT. I want to get GPT-4, or whichever one. I want to get it here in my stream. What were we doing? We were actually this year crazy. Crazy 3D printer guy. I guess I would consider middle-aged. 46 is middle-aged, right? Yeah. Or is it 46 old? We'll do American, so body type, average, I guess. We won't change teal is my color. Clothing in the top. Do a shirt. This is a clothing style is formal. Clothing on the bottom. Pants. Well, we don't need pants actually because we're only going to do. We need to do that color. Poses. Do a headshot because we're not doing anything below. I got my face in here. I uploaded my face the other day. I was going to use this for a redemption, but I got my face in here. Let's put my face in here, right? Let's see what it does with my face. Apparently I hit the generate random. So let's do this again because I accidentally hit the random button and it generated for somebody, and I caught it quick enough to move it off. A clipper for moderate price. What did I say? Crazy? Crazy 3D. Crazy 3D printer person. Negative prompt nude. Male. Middle age. I have. Formal. Teal. Shirt. Let's do a suit jacket, I guess. We'll do a headshot, and then we're going to do my face. Yeah, it's $20 a month. I'm not doing $20 a month for that. Thank you, Ramon. Wonder if you can somehow use Bing GPT for Surface. I have. Yeah, I wondered about what how you're doing that. I do have. I have ChatGPT in my channel, but I have it turned off. It was the one that does the that Bang Ask. That's the one. It's turned off because I was shrinking down my bills, and it was like a few bucks a month. And I was like, well, nobody uses this that much, so we'll just turn it off. So let me get this off to the side here, so when we generate this person, we're not banning my channel. You'll have to send me a DM me that there. Well, actually, I can just open it up here and save it. Which one do you use? There's like $5 a month, or might be euros. Okay, yeah. Cool, thank you. Yeah, I gotta get all my affiliate links up and back running. I have now changing everything over completely wiped out my stream. The only thing I have really is on my stream is just what Twitch already has in their system, you know, on my Twitch channel. So I still have to do all of my. I went through my overlays and cameras. That's all good. OBS is up and running full where I want it to be. I still need to set up my Stream Deck again with all my links and fuzzy stuff. And I think that's about it. I look pretty damn good. Does that look like me? Oh, it's my face. Oh, maybe I should get a haircut and a suit and tie, huh? Just think I'll do that, huh? Get a suit and tie and a haircut. Make it look. I like the tie though. I do like that tie. A tie would look good if with a black. I thought about getting a suit actually. I was thinking about. I've been looking around of getting a black suit for the stream. I have a lab coat. Let's try a new one. Is it? See, my main bot is Lumia Stream. There's a lot. I haven't even scratched the surface of Lumia Stream. I was this weekend. I was going to go in and go through and go over everything in LumiaStream, try to get all my stuff back up and running in LumiaStream, having some pretty cool things going on in LumiaStream. But there's a lot of coding involved with it. It's all simplified coding. I mean, it's all the coding's already coded for you, but you just got to go through and put it together like blocks. I just haven't done that yet, but I'll definitely look into that. Because my ChatGPT is through LumiaStream, but it uses LumiaStream controls it, but it uses a third party. It uses another service I had to sign up for. This one looks a little. This one's interesting. Apparently, I cut my tie off at the knot. Must not have liked it that day. Let's do. Let's just do crazy person. I know I clean up real nice, don't I? Let's try this. Let's get rid of the clothing style. We'll clear the clothing color. We'll clear the clothing top, I think. We'll clear the outerwear. We'll see what it does with this. Gotta make sure this might. Since I cleared that, it might get rid of the. It might get rid of my shirt, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, there's a referral. We'll pin that up on top of chat. There's a referral to the AI bot from TechCheaper uses. It's pinned up on top. Or no, it's not. Why am I? Oh, I'm clicking to reply the wrong button. There, now it's pinned up on top. Thank you, TechCheaper. Yeah, I know. I see that. No, I wondered how you're doing that. Is that the little guy that's on the bottom? Boy, that's TechCheaper. He's into the same stuff. Now, what you see me doing here... I'm going to show this, but it shows the shoulders, so... Yeah, apparently that's me strung out. Actually, that's probably how it would be right now if I had a beard. So I'll pull it back out. We'll put a shirt back on him, so we need a clothing style. I'll just do streetwear, I guess. Update human. He has a few months back, right? You're gonna be streaming Lego tomorrow. Oh, you save your VODs, don't you? Because I'm going to be out in the woods. I was watching somebody do the Back to the Future car. Hey boy, that's Kiki Jack. Another creator last night is doing some doing an emote. I think it was a commissioned one, wasn't it? What was it that you're making? can't remember what I like the duck in the background. What the heck is this? Here we go. I just need to get one. I need to find one of those hats now, huh? Should find one of those hats. Pants on head, no pants. Yeah, we don't need no pants. We'll just put them on our head. Yeah. Do you want to use Fortress? Okay. Oh yeah, because I just discovered I was doing what was that? I was doing some color popping, so we can color pop this. We can color pop this. Okay, I want to make sure that I don't have any bizarre pictures in here. Okay, we're good. I was working on a pretty interesting picture, which I'll show on my Discord, but I'm not going to show it here on my stream. It's nothing like it's yeah. When I'm done with it, I'll display it. It's part of this. I wish it was sharp though. It's not sharp, but I guess it doesn't matter because we're doing a Hue Forge of it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's me, all right, isn't it? I need to get one of those hats. Yeah, go ahead and post some reference papers in your sword. Go ahead and post them up in Discord. Yeah, you guys can keep trying. That's not gonna. That's not gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna work anymore. Not gonna work anymore. I am prepared. I am completely. Do your worst. Do your worst. It's not going to do it anymore.
He's just standing menacingly.
You guys aren't even touching this. You are not even getting anywhere close to this. Yeah, see? Look at my numbers. You're not doing anything. You're driving my network up, though. You are driving up my network. Well, yeah, look at that. Look at those numbers. They're nice, pretty, cool temperatures. Yeah, you're not doing anything. That one used to mess up my computer really bad. Yeah. Oh, you got the GPU up to 85% on that one. That was impressive.
As you can see, the more you around, the more you're going to find out. As you can see.
Yeah, see, the CPU's only hasn't even gone past 2. That's why lights are going off like crazy in here. Everything's all like flashing and Digital Dragon changed everything to red. And okay, so Oh, I'm out of time. Holy crap! I can't believe what time it is already. We downloaded this, right? Yes, we did download this. So let's get that. Let's pull this up real quick. You can keep doing all that. It's not affecting anything. I learned my lesson the first time, and we future-proofed it. Blah. Let's open up. This is quite comical, actually. Remove watermark. Look at that. I'm running Photoshop streaming in 60 frames a second to y'all right now, and you guys are just having a blast using up all your points, and we're just still sitting here at idle. It's just still idling.
The more you're gonna find out.
That one looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, so then we got that. Those of you that are new here, chat likes to try to shut down my computer. They succeeded last week, but I fixed that problem. Okay, here we go. Those lights are still blinking back there. Why are they still blinking? What's... Start your points for today. Somebody shut them down. Somebody figured out who. That's probably NJ. I think he knows how to do that one. Okay. You guys done? We'll do a quick export right now. Generate photos. Save this. I gotta find my GPS colors for my dogs. I don't know what the hell I do with those. I've been playing around with the color pop with something, and color pop is pretty cool. Oh, I need to adjust my numbers here. I need to get a nozzle. I was looking on. I'm surprised HughForge. I'm surprised that Matter Hackers doesn't have a nozzle for the bamboo. I want to get a very, very, very fine nozzle for these prints. A 0.2 actually, probably maybe hashtag shut down the computer. Yeah, well they did. They shut my whole stream down. When was that? That was a little over a week ago. I went like 3 or 4 days without able to stream. Had to get a new Yeah, Chris would have them. No, I wanted to use my my gift cards for for the Maker Win. Because I gotta pay some things off before I actually use. Oh, cash. I gotta pay some things off before I use anything on my bank account. If I can use my gift card or my gift cards that I won, then I'll use those. This would be excellent for color pop, and we need to do a color pop. I think Color Pop is, I have to do, which one is Color Pop? What level is Color Pop? I think it's down here. Is it down here? So it's highlighting all this as Color Pop. So it's highlighting the hat and the beard. So what layer would that be on? Let's do. See if we need to do this one. I think this might be it right here. I need to revert. Oh, I look evil. Huh. We'll play around with it, but is what a trick. Chris has him on order. Winsing, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Happy weekend, right? Should be there. It's uploading. It's what? Did you put something up in Discord? We'll check. We'll look at Discord real quick. Did you put something up there? We'll look at Discord. Then I gotta go. My son's gonna be home any minute, and we gotta get ready to go to camp. Oh, TechTuber. The emotions were each letter. Oh, we will definitely do that. We will do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Radiant Moon and Dandy. Okay, there we go. Where did you put the pictures at? Where'd you put the pictures at? They're uploading. Did you put that? What category? What tab did you put them in? Other forms of art. Okay, yeah, don't have anything yet. Ooh. So what's everybody's plans for this weekend? The Tech Jeeper's going to be putting that Lego together. I'm hoping that you have a VOD on it, so I can watch it when I get back. Because I'm going to be. It's your birthday part. It's your birthday party. Oh, that's right. You said your birthday's in a few days, was it? Happy birthday, my friend. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you saying about that the other day. Remember we all did the sunset? This is the sunset. I did this towards the end of my stream. We did the sunset. My settings were off. My layer heights were all off on it, but this is the sunset. So I'm going to go back and do the sunset again. This sunset was AI generated. But yeah, it needs to be done. My layer heights were too high. Yes, happy birthday. Do I have a birthday thing? No, I don't. There, we'll do that. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! We'll need to do a little birthday blowy thingy. How did you're going to do some batting cages, huh? I haven't done batting cages and everything like that in a while. Golf, though, I do golf. I do hit the golf balls out of my yard and see how far I can drive out in my fields. Not too much lately, though. I got nothing here. Let me refresh this and see if it's popped up. Because we are getting down to the wire of where I actually have to, like, physically be out. No, off. For my son. Your golf swing is pretty good. Yeah, my golf swing was pretty good until he put 6-inch metal rods in my back. Then it stopped. It wasn't too good after that. I can hit about a gallon bucket of them, and then I gotta stop. I should probably save this file, huh? Save the file. What I'm gonna do is I'll send this off to my laptop, and I'll take my laptop up, and oh, there they go. I'll take my laptop up with me this weekend, and I'll work on it a little bit for this weekend. I'm sorry, my mind was just not into that. Yeah, I see him there. We got him. Okay, so what do we got here? So this is what you want to do with your sword, huh? That should be easy to do. And you want to do this all in Blender? That should be that should be fun to do. You shouldn't have any problem at all doing that in Blender. We've seen that. Here, let's bring up the big screen here. You're gonna add Rust? Yeah. So you wanted like some kind of like a rustic, like sitting there for eternity, and somebody come along, you know, been sitting there for years and years. You can't choose which one, huh? Well, it looks like you got the trees all the same. So you mean by as far as, no, you just want a little crack here, or you want a full crack there? So do you want it to look like something that's kind of rotting away? If you're going for something that that goes for, like, no, it's been there for so long that it's no rotting away, it's rusting away, I would go with this one. That looks like something more natural. This one here, to me, says that you swung the sword and it just broke. It broke something. Like it broke on you. That's what that's saying. That's saying that it hit the ground and broke. This one's telling me that's been sitting there for years and years and years, rusting away. That's what I would choose. But it's completely up to you however you want to do it. You know, it's your creation. But looking at it from outside, yeah, that first one, the one on top, to me would scream, it's been sitting there for a very long time, rusting away. The one on the bottom, to me, tells me that it just recently broke. Like it's actually breaking. It's in action breaking. Like it's breaking as we look at it. You can tell the caffeine's kicked in because no, you can see my legs going like 100 miles an hour right now. But anyway, with that being said, love that. I love those. I can't wait. Please share that when you do. Please share your progress through it. We will be getting back into the bridges and we'll be getting back into Blender. I haven't used Blender for quite some time, and I just recently reopened it, so I kind of relearned myself. But we will be getting. You'll see a lot of CAD work on here. We do a lot of CAD work, and then we'll print. But you know, we will be set. Oh yeah, I want to announce this. Next weekend, we will be setting this off. Next Saturday night, we are going to be lighting the Aerospike. Yeah, you said you drew those. We'll be setting this off next Saturday. Okay, so this is all ready to go. We're lighting this puppy. Saturday. I'll announce it. Okay, so let's see who's on here, because it is time. Oh, I'll see where we're going. We're going to Andy Mecca. So we'll start the raid right now because I seriously got to go. My son's gonna be home in like 30 seconds. So everybody, thank you for stopping in. Have a beautiful weekend. It was a short stream. Of course, it just kind of went chaos. All my streams do that. It's shenanigans, right? Have a beautiful weekend. I'm going to unplug for a couple of days. See ya.